The goal is to make everyone on the Earth wealthy and lacking nothing. Wow, it's a massive, bold statement, right? And it's actually the driving philosophy behind the fascinating documents we're exploring today from the Stellarium Foundation. They aren't just casually talking about abstract charity here. They're laying out a highly structured, tech-driven blueprint to literally re-engineer global prosperity. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're unpacking a very specific and honestly wildly ambitious piece of the Stellarium Foundation's vision, the Water Classroom. We'll be taking an impartial look at their blueprint for a global AI-powered online school. The source material frames this as way more than just another EdTech app. It's presented as the foundational pillar needed to democratize world-class education and build what they call an economy of abundance. Okay, let's dive into the roadmap. First, we'll look at the vision of global wealth. Then, breaking the education barrier. Third, we'll introduce the Water Classroom itself. Fourth, we'll go inside the AI school. And finally, driving global economic opportunity.
Section 1. The Vision of Global Wealth, the Ideological Blueprint. So, to really get the technology, we gotta understand their ultimate goal first. They call it the elevation to Eden. The text defines this as a proposed future post-scarcity society. Imagine a world where AI, robotics, and advanced automation take over all the basic labor, basically untethering humanity from the daily grind. In this envisioned society, the focus shifts entirely to unbound creativity, finding purpose, and ensuring universal access to basic goods.
But, how do they actually propose getting there? They outline a methodology called wealth activism. The documents describe this as treating economies exactly like businesses. Picture running a global economy with the ruthless efficiency of a hypergrowth tech startup. It's this systematic, strategic effort to boost revenue, productivity, and efficiency on a global scale. The core thesis: generate massive wealth through tech efficiency and then structurally distribute that wealth to elevate everybody. And this brilliantly illustrates what they mean. The text uses this vibrant, interconnected imagery to represent the Stellarium society. It's a synergistic ecosystem where technology, human potential, and economic prosperity are all deeply linked. The idea is that solving a problem in one single area, like education for instance, radiates outward to elevate the whole system.
Section 2. Breaking the education barrier. Affordability as a catalyst.
According to the source documents, you simply cannot achieve this elevation to Eden without making basic goods hyper-accessible. And they draw a really sharp contrast here when it comes to education. Traditional education, they point out, is stuck with inherent limitations, massive cost barriers, strict geographical limits, and this rigid, one-size-fits-all approach that honestly leaves a lot of students behind. Their proposed AI-era education, though, it's designed to be globally accessible, completely personalized to your own pace, and infinitely scalable. The foundation argues that fixing this specific bottleneck is an absolute prerequisite for their broader economic goals.
Section 3. Introducing the Water Classroom, the AI solution.
So, here is where we meet their proposed technological solution. The crucial thing to grasp here is that the Water Classroom is not framed as some simple homework helper app. It's defined as a complete, self-contained, AI-powered online school. It's built to provide a truly world-class, personalized education, covering everything from K through 12 all the way up to undergraduate studies, completely democratized for literally anyone, anywhere on Earth.
Section 4. Inside the AI school. Features and mechanics.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how a globally scalable AI classroom actually functions. It shifts learning from passive to deeply interactive. Just look at these features: an AI-tailored curriculum that actually adapts to you, 24/7 AI tutoring and homework help, which means, hey, no more waiting around for office hours. It emphasizes real-world, project-based learning so you apply concepts practically. Plus, there's a progress analytics dashboard, gamified motivation, think badges and streaks to keep you hooked, and absolutely crucial for credibility, verified camera exams.
Let's actually break down the tangible mechanics of a student's experience step by step. Make it real. First, a student logs in and selects their regional curriculum, so it adapts whether they're in the US, the UK, or anywhere else. Second, the AI generates and delivers interactive multimedia lectures. Third, while they're learning, the student can chat via text or voice with their 24/7 AI tutor to clarify things instantly. And finally, the AI automatically assigns, proctors, and grades verified exams, giving them super fast, actionable feedback.
Speaking of those exams, security is a huge focus in the text. To make sure the credentials earned in the Water Classroom are actually trusted globally, the system proposes using advanced vision language models, or VLMs, combined with live streaming. Basically, they act as digital proctors. They verify the student's identity and monitor the session to make sure there's no outside help. This rigorous approach to scalable credentialing is exactly what the Foundation says will make these AI degrees trusted by employers worldwide.
Section 5, Driving Global Economic Opportunity, Connecting the Micro to the Macro.
Let's zoom back out to the macro level and see how this software actually acts as an economic lever. Just look at how this maps out. A feature like 24/7 AI tutoring leads to actual mastery of subjects, which builds a highly skilled global workforce. Scalable app access directly attacks historical educational inequality, which paves the way for true economic mobility. And throwing in real-world projects, that enhances critical thinking, which is intended to spark a massive wave of global innovation. This tech isn't just about getting good grades. It's explicitly designed to move the global economic dial.
The source material summarizes this beautifully. It states, "True prosperity requires a foundation of knowledge, nurturing a generation of curious, skilled, and adaptable learners." For the Stellarium Foundation, you simply can't engineer a wealthy, post-scarcity society without first democratizing the intellect and capability of the human beings living in it. The Water Classroom is their proposed engine to make that happen.
Which leaves us with a massive, thought-provoking question to wrap up this explainer. Is AI-driven, universal education truly the ultimate key to unlocking a post-scarcity global economy? Could a platform like the Water Classroom actually bridge the gap between where we are now and this elevation to Eden? Well, the blueprint is certainly laid out in the text, but the execution and the ultimate real-world impact remain to be seen. Thanks for joining me to unpack this fascinating source material. Keep learning and keep asking those big questions.